Hello. Good afternoon. I would like to speak to Lavorian Evans. Hey, Miss Evans, it's good to reach in the line now. By the way, this is Amanda. And how are you doing right now? All right. So, Miss Evans, I am calling from newinsurancerate.com. And the reason why I called today because we are partnering with the country's top auto insurance provider. And also, Miss Evans, we are looking to save you. Hello. Good afternoon. I would like to speak with Marian Miller. Who am I speaking with, by the way? Who am I speaking with? Hello. Good afternoon. I would like to speak to Jenny Steiner.
Yeah,
Hey, Jenny,
no,
it's me, Richard
we was more
Alana.
attracted to the money making.
And how are you doing, Jenny? By the way, Jenny, I am calling.
Boots and sheep clothing, I see it now.
I'm from an era where growing no never had no faith in rap. Get this money and buy pretty chicks and fly clothes that'll put you on the map. Nowadays full cap, so I keep it running like a tap. Keep it coming, I don't lack. Went through hundreds of money and sat on stacks. Half-hearted in this music, still I'm burning tracks. Don't believe everything you hear, that ain't no facts. Roll the dice and took risks, went past them. Looking stiff, shut the pattern, never wanna work together, only wanna each other. Always jealous of another, but you still call me brother. Better lose the attitude and gain some gratitude, cause that guy that could have been you. I only trust myself and put faith in a few. I was blind, 22. Now I need a crib with the ocean view. I ain't watching you. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you was hating. You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the and we're celebrating. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you was hating. You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the and we're celebrating. Maximum.
This is
Speaking with Christian Roberts. Also, sa gamit ko, can I talk to you instead? But since I got you on the line, can I talk to you instead? Is it okay? Alright. By the way, my name is Amanda, and I am calling from
Alexis Morgan reporting live from the wreck.
for my call today.
What's up?
The one na food.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Can I speak with Kimberly?
I'm speaking with Ladora Blair.
I would like to speak with
Alright.
Kimberly.
By the way, my name is Amanda, and I am calling from newinsurancerate.com. And the reason for my call today, we are partnered with a
Can I speak with you, Mr. William, instead of Kimberly? Since you're the one who owns it. Mr. William, this is Amanda. I am calling from newinsurancerate.com. And the reason why I called today because we are partnered with a country's top auto insurance provider. And also, Mr. William, we are looking to save you 50% of what you're currently paying. So, Mr. William, you are paying for an auto insurance, correct?
I'm speaking with Louis Artis. Alright, okay. How
So
are
I'm
you
gonna
doing
call
today,
you
sir?
or Mr. William is just gonna stop.
Alright. Yeah. By the way, my name is Amanda, and I am calling insuranceagenttrains.com. And the reason for my call today because we are partnered with a country's top auto insurance company, and we're looking to save you up to 30% of what you are currently paying. So, Mr. Luis, you are currently paying for auto insurance.
Hello? Good afternoon. Can I speak with Margaret Turner?
Oh, actually, sir, you don't need to worry about that because we are not trying to change what you have. We're just trying to give you a better rate. So if we can give you a better rate, you would consider this as an option, okay?
Alright.
Just an option.
Alright. Margaret, I am calling from newinsurancerate.com. And the reason why I called today, because we are partnered with a country's top auto insurance provider. And also, Margaret, we are looking to save you up to 30% of what you're currently paying. So, Margaret, you are paying currently. Alright, Margaret, I understand that you don't worry because with
Yeah, I'm speaking with Lakeisha Brown. Hi, here. How are you doing today, ma'am? Alright, that's perfect. Yeah, by the way, Lakeisha, my name is Amanda, and I am calling from newinsurancerate.com. And the reason for my call today, we are partnered with a country's top auto insurance, and we're looking to save you up to 30% of what you are currently paying. So, ma'am, you are currently paying for auto insurance, right? Correct? You are currently paying for auto insurance, correct? Oh, actually, no, we're not trying to change what you have right now. We're just trying to give you a better rates, okay? Okay, so this is your number, ma'am, is 309-550-0401. Okay, and to give you a better rates, ma'am, what is your zip code, please? Okay, that's perfect. So when you have to express concern with the specialist, you can call you back with your auto question.
It's 2K TV versus the world.
Welcome, everyone. And with
Kevin, thanks.
sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So if we got you a better deal, you would consider this as an option and save you more money.
Done, y'all. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you was hating. You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm feeling.
club and was celebrating. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you was hating. You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the club and was celebrating. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you hating. You ain't doing.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight.
Hey, Kevin.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Irving in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Here's LeBron. And some very quick points for him on that possession. James has got the first basket of the game for the Lakers.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. He took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
It's good.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden bounce pass. Inside. Goes up again, and it's weighed in by KD.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
The drive by James. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Just 5 on the clock. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Griffin. Harden against Davis. It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got his second bucket.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
The 3 from LeBron. Good on the three-point shot.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with the payback 3 of his own.
LeBron with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden outside. From downtown. And Davis pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Drummond passes to Davis. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. It's up a 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's good from Harris on the assist by Harden. Harris has got 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden the pass to KD. And it goes down 2 points.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 18 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
To the inside, Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Got that one up quick. James has got 21 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Harden the pass to Green, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And here's Harden. The 3. No good that time. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
I'm speaking with Jordan Adams. Okay, great. How are you doing today, man?
And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point guard.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
James, that's a two-pointer. A rebound by the Nets.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Caruso. Davis kicks to Kuzma. And LeBron throws it down.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
That one good for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
LeBron is doubled. Stolen by Harden. For the finish. And the jam by Harden.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. And I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
From deep LeBron. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Harris. Tries again. No good on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's James outside. And again, the Lakers no good. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron outside. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Nets.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
James way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The numbers in their favor. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Captain coming off the assist from KD.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Harden. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Brown's checked in, and that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Lakers trailed by 11. And finished off by LeBron.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Schroeder against Irving. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Schroeder outside, passes it to LeBron. Over Irving. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
KD against Davis. To the middle, here's Harris. Captain coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to it.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 9 assists, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Hey, man, the Beer's doing his thing again, guys. One of the best scorers in NBA history. Look, he has so many different moves. This step back right here, look at this. Wow, he's built to carry the load offensively.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight.
And that does it for our halftime show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the 4. James against Irving. The 3 from KD. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. James dishes to Davis. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. James kicks to Davis. There's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they double up James. Drummond finds James. Caldwell Pope outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Harden bounce pass. Griffin, no one around him, misses off the left iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
KD dishes to Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. The drive by LeBron. He
And so just to confirm once again,